Hello, 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 lovely friends. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are great. I want to thank you so much for your support of my Just 12s. I do have a few of these left, so if you're interested, you can message me or PayPal me. My PayPal is in the description box. It is my email below. Also, remember this folio from KD? Oh, love this. Everybody was so interested in making this, so we are going to do the best that we can do to get this going. And what I had to do was trace the pattern out, and so we are going to get that far today, and probably just that far. So get your cardstock or file folder or whatever it is that you like to use. I am using cardstock, natural colored cardstock from Hobby Lobby for the base of this. So what I did was I did turn this upside down. This is 7 3/4 in height is what this measures. So I put this like this and I went ahead and traced it. Now y'all don't have this to trace, so you're just going to have to try and make a template of how you want this flap to look. And then what I did is your first spine is going to happen at 3.5 inches from the edge of your paper or the top of this. So that might help if you draw a line at 3.5 inches this way, and then find your center of your paper here, and then you can draw your, I know it sounds complicated, but it isn't, so don't be afraid to try that. Then what I did is the score lines, I got out my book from Linda Barnes. Do y'all remember this sweetness? Okay, so then you're going to take, once you've got that, what I did is I took this and I put it this way with the top to the left in the scoreboard, and you're going to score at 3 1/4. That doesn't look right. Okay, let me get the scoreboard out because that doesn't, there's not a 1/2 inch there. And this is wanting to say 1/2 inch. Let me get that. That's, I think, that's better. Okay, now I can see. So you're going to score at 3 5/8, and again at 3 7/8. That's what this is going to be. Okay, that's going to give you your 1/2 inch spine, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to score at 8 3/4 and again at 9. So hopefully you've got that. Okay, then we're going to take this. I mean, it's just, it's hard when you don't have the the pattern, and I have to kind of just figure this out going by what I have here. So then what I'm going to do is, so we've got this laid out this way. Here is this spine, just like this. Then this opens up, so I have to add more paper. So let's add another piece, and let me go ahead and see where this is. Make it so I can see it. And you know what? I know y'all can't see it, so let's do this. That's going to help you. We have to do this anyway, so I'll do it off camera. This part I won't put you through that. So what I'm going to do then is, because I've already cut this down to 7 3/4. So what I'm going to do is glue this on here and come up as close to that fold as I can. So get my glue. Hopefully I didn't have the top off all night. Ooh, I'm sure I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. Okay. So we're going to glue this on here. I'm going to get this as close to the fold as I can without going over so I don't mess my fold up. And try to be as straight as I can. Just like that. Okay. So now we'll find our place. And we should be, let's see, this out of the way. I need a bigger of a desk. Okay, so that lines up there, there. Okay, there's this fold. Is that the fold? No. What are you doing, Charlotte? Yes, okay. I've got us. Okay, so we're sitting here like this. And so then we need a fold. Okay, did you have a... Okay, this comes, I can see where here's the fold, but this is a fold. Do you see where what I'm saying? This piece is, this base piece is larger than this piece here. So we're not worried about, okay, I bet you that's where she attached. Okay, so we know that we're gonna need right here, let me just double check, make sure that I am on. Right here, we're gonna need a score mark. So let's score that there. And I don't think I have another piece of cardstock, but I think I've got a piece of file folder because we're gonna need another piece. So I'm gonna say this is it is right between the 6 inches, it's almost to the 6 and an 1/8. So I'm gonna go 6 and an 1/8. Or do I wanna go 6? We're right in the middle. I'm gonna go, oh, I'm gonna go 6. Okay, so I'm gonna score that at 6. And hope I'm good. Scored at 6. Let's mark it so we can see it. Okay, then we're going to need to attach another paper. Okay, this comes, this is right here. How can I be off that much? I can't be, but I am. How can I be off that much? What did I do, guys? What did I do? Somehow I am way, how did I get that far off? All right, well, this, ignore this, it's totally fine because, we're going to have cardstock over that, so it's going to be totally fine, but I can't figure out. This is my third time doing this, and you can see, I don't know how I got off so badly, so we're going to go back. Let's score here. That is just so really bizarre. Okay, so 6, I'm coming up at 6 and is it 3/8? 1, 2, 3, yep, 6 3/8. So we're gonna ignore this one, and like I said, don't worry about it. You're gonna have cardstock on both sides. So the fact that we folded it and we creased it, it's gonna be totally fine. It will be strong. So we're going to use this one. You know, we're going to look at it again, and hopefully we're going to be good, and we're not going to be all really wonky weird. I don't know. Kay, was this right out of your head? Girlfriend, I need measurements. Okay, so we are... This is a wacky video. Okay, there is that. That is right where it should be, right there. That is where it should be. So now I'm almost afraid to flip this over and see. Okay, that's where it should be. Okay, so we've got that, and then we need... Are we on it, or... Yeah? Okay, I think so. Then we have another piece here, and we're going to need to score right here. Right there. So let's check this out. Let's see where this is. This is 2 7/8. This is 1 7/8. Right there. So we're going to need to add another piece of cardstock. You know what? Before, let's learn our lesson. Before, y'all asked for this. You did. You wanted it. I'm doing it for you. I just hope it turns out half as cute as Kay's did. Okay, that is right. Let's just make sure before I fold this, and that is right. Right? That is right. Okay. We're not going to get far today. This is what we're going to do. And then I'm going to pray that we're good. All right, we need... Okay, let me cut this down to 7 3/4. Is it 7 3/4? Let's see. Yep, 7 3/4. Cut this down. Oh, and I go to fold it all together. Keep your fingers crossed, guys, so we can move on and create this. All right, let's glue it. We know we have to glue it, so let's glue this down. It's just the cutest folio. I'm just honored that you went to all that work for me. Okay. We have a couple other folios after this to do. So I'm going to get this as close as I can without going over. It'd be nice if I could get it straight. This actually, I believe, folds in like that. Okay, so then the last one, have y'all given up? Are y'all out getting coffee? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try to line this up. Okay, where are we? We are here. Okay. That's all right, Charlotte. Okay, I just need to make sure I'm where I need to be. Okay. Believe it or not, guys, this is my third time trying this. It is. Now look at, I wonder why that's higher than this. Okay, so this really goes that way. Okay, so I'm going to line this up and then we're going to make a cut. So this should be right there like that. We can trim that later. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, we're going to trim this right here. And then we're going to see, this should fold like this. We're going to see if we can fold and we come together the way we're supposed to come together. And of course, I mark it in the center, so, you know, I don't mark it at the top. I don't do it the easy way. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, this folds like this. So this folds up, this folds over. And which fold is it? We want this one here. Is that going to clear here? Oh, guys, it does. It clears. Look at this. Doesn't, though. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut that, I think. Okay, wait a second. That's the fold. This should be even to that, and it isn't, but that's okay. This is good. We have just a little bit, and that's okay because Kay's got a little bit there too. We're gonna have to do these flaps. Not worried about these flaps, but then this needs to fold this way. And let's cut this. Oh, keep your fingers crossed. Let's cut this. Is it right? A little bit like that. I'm nervous. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, so if this folds up, do I have more room? Okay, Charlotte. Yeah, see, that's just not right. Because look at this. Look at how much space I have there. And Kay doesn't. When this is folded, this comes all the way up and mine does not. So I have all this space. Look at that. So what did I do wrong? Everything matches up and look at what I've got. That is just, it's not right. Oh, did I use the wrong? Maybe I used the wrong. Oh, because this is a 1/4 inch spine. That's why I think I ignored the 1/4 inch spine here. That's why. Let's see. Keep your fingers crossed that that's why, but I think that's it. Yep. Yep, because look at, there we go. No, that's still not right because look at how much space I have here. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh no, maybe it is right. Okay. All right, that's gonna be, oh guys, we did it. Okay, we did it. Oh, we did it. Yes, we did. It could be a little bit closer, and you know what? We're gonna cut this off because for some reason, that right here, this end piece, we're gonna cut that down because for some reason, that ended up being larger than it needed to be. So let's cut it down, about 1/8. So let me give you, let me see if I can give you measurements. So that folds in like that, and now that's even. And then this folds like that, and then this folds like this. So I would say that's gonna make a beautiful, okay. So my measurements, and I'm gonna start from the left and move up. So that's 7 3/4 high. Your first page is going to measure 4 1/2. Your second is going to measure 4, and then you're going to have your spine there, and my spine is really 3/8. It's not 1/4. And then this page here is going to measure, let's see, 1/8 shy of 4 3/4. I know y'all are probably so confused. And then this is going to measure 5 inches. Yeah, and I think when we add our papers, it's going to be more clear when we cut and I give you the dimensions of the papers. But I did play around with this right here. You know, the great thing about this is it's a challenge out of the box, and you got to step out of the box once in a while. So this right here is so cool. Look at how that works. These doors like that. So what I did is I went and I traced these doors on the paper, making sure to leave a hinge. But when you create these doors, this first one, this is without a hinge. I would leave a 1/2 inch for a hinge. This is 2 3/4. So I would go 3 3/4 because you want the hinge. And then this from here to here, from end to end, is 3 1/2. So probably is the exact same on the other side, just opposite. So I've got 2 pieces that look like this, but I don't know if they're gonna fit on here. So again, you can't see where they're gonna have to go. Mark this. Okay. So now we will have cardstock on here, and these will fit within this spine, and hopefully they'll work. And I can see right now that one is a little bit longer than the other, but when we put the cardstock on, we can adjust. No, I think we're gonna be good. So they will go like this, like that. Nope, they're not going to work either. See that gap? We're not supposed to have a gap. So I'm going to have to cut 2 new ones because we don't want that gap. And there's no way to not have the gap. She does not have a gap here. So, okay. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Let's try this again. See if I can use this. Does this one work? No, this looks short to me. But you do leave a little bit, so I think this is probably pretty perfect right here. I think I can use this one. So what I'm gonna do is take this one and bring this over here like this. Grab my pencil and trace it like that, and then where's the end of it? Okay, the end of it is right here because we have to have a hinge. All right, so hopefully this then will work. So, wait a minute, did we have an end here? No, is it straight? Let me see, yeah. I didn't allow down here for this little angle. So we'll go this way. Make sure we're up where we need to be. We have an angle here. Just to double check. And then see if this will work. Okay, so cut that. Cut this. And hope this goes together with no gap. And then we're going to trim the top because it was a little bit long. Do it down here like that. And I just lost my mark to know where to put a thingy, but let's see. Let's do it on this so I don't get too close. So this is going to go here like that. This is why a lot of times you don't see me doing craft with me, is because I am all over the place trying to get it right. This looks good. Okay, so I wonder if this should be a little bit shorter. Okay, that needs to go straight. See, this looks a little bit long, and I can't see up here, guys. Does that look good? No. Doesn't. I think I'm gonna cut this just a tiny bit and hope I don't make a mistake by doing this, but let me see. Something's telling me to do that. Okay. So that's much better. Better down here at the bottom. Put it where it belongs. There like that. That fits better. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. And do I have a little bit in the... Nope, we're good. Okay, so where do I need my hinge? Is that just one fold or two folds? Two folds, I think. So I need a hinge about right there. right? Okay. So right here we have a hinge, and then we're going to cut off the excess, but let's see the hinge. See, sometimes I think I work crazy, you know, my thought process is just weird. We don't need a whole lot of hinge, I think. That's good enough. It might even be a little bit too much, but we're good. All right, now let's see if these fit together. And I don't know, my brain's gonna take much more, so I think I'm gonna wait on the flaps. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. No, we're good, guys. Look at that. Okay, we've got that. So what we need next are, what we need next then, we've got this. Put that together like this. What we need next are these flaps, and I've noticed these flaps come out beyond this. You can see by almost 1/4 of an inch. They come from that end to that. And we do have that little bit, don't we? Let's see. When this is folded, okay, this is supposed to technically be smaller, and so is this. Our fold, okay, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Am I folding this wrong? No. But this should be a little bit shorter. And I don't think it's going to matter, but let's cut a little bit more off of here because it looks like I don't want to cut too much off, or it's not going to be the same as the one it folds onto. So we'll just cut maybe 1/8 of an inch. But I can see where these flaps, and we need to make it ours anyway, so we're good. That's going to be okay. So that's going to go there like that. And Kay's comes out more than ours, but that's okay. But you can see where your flap is, hangs out over. Ours is not, we don't have the base for that. So how is ours going to fit? As long as it fits, it doesn't matter. We'll be good. We'll be good. So I'm going to work on these flaps. If you want to give this a go and just sit there and play, I'm going to tell you your flaps, you're going to need hinges. Your flaps are going to measure about 3 and a, this is about 3 1/2. Allow 3 1/2. Allow yourself a 1/2 inch for your hinge by 4 3/4. And I'm guessing these probably are exactly the same. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to play a little bit with these and see if I can get them to fit. And then once we get this, I mean, this was the hard part. It was not easy. You just have to take your time and come up with a plan that works for you, and then we'll just start decorating it. That's going to be where the fun is the decorating it. So we'll get something as close to K's as we can, but it will not be exact, but we're going to get there, and that's all that matters. So everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. If you're just so confused, it's okay, because this was my 3rd time, and it really confused me, and I've got the sample. So I don't know how you do this without the sample, but give it a try. and just make your dimensions yours. So big hugs to everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.